Grace and You Cooking Show segment is brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
And welcome back. And of course, we are here in the Grace and You kitchen, where I have been joined by Alberto Young of Grace Kennedy Belize Limited. And of course, you've brought someone special with us today.
Yes, we have with us our first Asian employee. She's just joined our team at Grace Kennedy. One of the things that Grace Kennedy prides itself is the diversity in culture.
Okay.
We operate in over 46 countries, so we have to, really be diverse-minded, and I think it's something that's great. Hui Chi Lee, or Beryl, as she's affectionately known, has just joined us. This is her second week, and we've kind of already tossed her into promoting the Grace brand, no?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, let me try saying your name. It's Hui Chi Lee?
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay, so I managed that so far. But of course, part of the reason why we're Asian inspired today is because we're approaching the Chinese New Year, right?
Yes.
It is traditionally the 10th of February. It's going to be the 10th of February, sorry?
It's going to be the 10th of February this year, but normally we follow the Chinese calendar, lunar calendar.
Okay.
Yeah, it might varies during the years pass by.
Okay. So what's the typical celebration like for New Year's?
Typical celebrations will be like the gathering of the family during the New Year's Eve, or sometimes we like this.
The red envelope.
Yes, the red envelope represents fortune, to bring the wealth in the family. And this is not just in the China or Taiwan, it's also in Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, and most of the time the parents will give to the kids or the relatives one of this envelope every New Year's Eve and put it under the pillow and have a good sleep. That means a new year means new beginning. So new beginning with money.
I love that. So who gets the tiny ones and who gets the bigger ones? Notice this. Notice who got what, right? You got to see
the ladies have to get the bigger envelope.
Did you see? I got the tiny one and he got the big one.
That's because that's a credit card and this is cash.
I thought it was boss status. But I mean, a lot of people are aware of the red envelope, and
Yes.
But does it matter the amount of money that's given, or is it just a gesture, a kind gesture?
Normally, yes, there is a special way of giving money. Normally, we give like the number 6 will be the best because 6 means fortune. So either you give $6 for the kids, 66 or 16. Anything ends with
600.
600. Wow, that's big amount.
666. That has to be very lucky.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Here you go, Alberto. I'll expect it back on Saturday.
Good. All right.
All right, but I know we're also here to cook as well. So you got to tell us about how you have been trying to work along with Grace products, right?
This is I would say I'm very honored to join the Grace family. They treat me like family, and they have introduced me to the different products that not only the I won't say carnivorous, but the normal people would eat, right? Because I'm a vegetarian, so I will introduce vegetarian corn soup, sweet corn soup. We use the mixed vegetables, the Grace mixed vegetables. We use the
Sweet
whole,
corn?
yes, the sweet cream style, and also the whole kernel corn.
So you mix them both together?
We mix them all together in the boiled water.
Okay, so you want me to put the water to boil?
Yes, it's a.
All
yes. It can be boiled around like.
So you are a vegetarian.
Yes, I'm a vegetarian.
But that doesn't mean that you have to use fresh vegetables each time. You use canned vegetables at times?
Sometimes, especially people who are working, you are busy, right? So if you don't have time, you want to have a healthy meal in the morning, for lunch or for supper, you can always prepare the corn soup, sweet corn soup, by using the mixed vegetables from Grace, the cream style from Grace, and the whole kernel corn from Grace. These are the 3 most important ingredients.
Yeah.
And
Now, in terms of the products that are available, we know we have canned meats and now we have canned vegetables and the other liquids. What do you find are being some of the top products that are being used, at least locally?
Well, we've introduced a couple of years now things like condensed milk, which is really a staple in the Belizean diet. Things like luncheon meat, we've included potted meat and so on. No? We've even brought out our own version of a Belizean type hot pepper sauce, which is actually made here in Belize by a Belizean company. To try and bring products that Belizeans are used to, and it's part of the Belizean diet, no?
And you also market beer as well, which I'm
yes,
sure
we're also
sellers.
the exclusive distributors for Caribe Beer and Moccasin as well.
Okay.
Among other brands, in fact, we represent Mahler, which is now a Nestle company.
Okay.
And they do condiments and so on. Grace still happens to be our biggest lion's share of the business.
Okay.
So, we'll continue to introduce more. This year we have already some new products that we're looking at to introduce to the Belizean public. And of course, to anyone who's either vegetarian, vegan, Trudy's pescatarian because she only eats fish.
Well, you see, you can be anything and you can still use Grace products.
Exactly. So.
I'm sure in Trudy's house it's Grace products exclusively. Now, can we get started with our soup now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't wait.
So you tell us how to do it.
First of all, we put the cream style for the soup to
This is in
taste
boiling
nice.
water.
Yes, in boiling
How much water was in there?
The 5 cups of water,
Okay.
or it depends on how much you want to put. Then
What do you need?
we mix it and we add the mixed vegetables inside as well.
Let me see if I can.
So, Marlene, how much are you cooking these days?
I cook fairly often.
about
I'm very
3/4.
lucky. I have people around me who love cooking as well. Let me see if I can find a spoon. There we go. So we can
This
just
is-
mix this. This is the part that I'm gonna. No problem. Alberto, do you try some of the recipes that Sharon and the other guests whip up on the show?
Yes, actually, because Trudy takes a lot back to the office. Whatever the Channel
No, not
5
samples. Go ahead.
leaves over, we take it and we try it at the office now. And most of the time, actually, Trudy and the team experiments. We come up with recipes and we try it before we put it on the show.
Okay.
So, there's always food at Grace. That's one thing you will not have a lack of at Grace now.
All right.
And I was talking earlier about our diversity. Besides, having our first Asian colleague working with us, we also have Trudy's Garifuna, and she really promotes her culture. We have Mayan. In fact, we have people now that speak various languages. And now that we're into in Guatemala and Honduras with Grace products, we're now responsible for those markets. It's important that we appreciate other diverse cultures as well. And that's one of the beauties about Belize, that we're so diverse now. Gone are the days when we were, a little bit more, to say the least, racist, and we used to name call. Now we're very appreciative of different cultures, and that's something that I think is unique to Belize.
And even more so in our cuisine. I mean, you can pick on every single night to eat from a different
That's true.
culture.
Yeah,
I can have Indian one night, Asian another. I can have something what we call Spanish. We could have Garifuna. We could have Creole. And all of them, your products can be incorporated. As we've seen here, they've done a good job in being able to bring all different cultures. Now, get us updated, Beryl, on what we're doing now. This has already been stirred together to the best of my abilities.
Yes. And this should be cooked for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Using either one can of mixed vegetables and 1 can of the cream style, or just 3/4 of both. It depends on how much water you put. 4 cups or 5 cups is okay. And meanwhile, we leave the 2.5 tablespoon of the cornstarch with water mixed well, and set it aside.
All right, so you want to get that mixed up. That's obviously going to
Yes.
thicken up our soup.
Thickening up, and so that the soup
Yeah.
thickens. Yeah. And then afterwards, we are going to put the whole kernel kern.
Okay.
Put it together with the other ingredients. The whole can, right?
Yeah. And there's a small can and a larger can that you can use. Yeah.
If it's a large can, you can use just half of the can.
Or if you like corn like me, you use
I know, I was just gonna say
Yes,
that.
you
I
can.
would dump it all.
I always dump in the whole, big or small. Okay.
So,
and
Beryl,
then
is
we
this something
continue.
that you have often?
Yes, very often.
Okay.
You can have it every day if you want. It doesn't have to be New Year's
Okay.
because we can eat this with the rice and the side dish. Here is the white rice, or you can actually eat the with white rice with the soup together, mix it, and that will be another delicious meal.
I would
This
try
is
and
like
some
a-
tortillas as well.
That's a
Yes,
mixture of culture there.
Yes,
Fusion.
you can mix the
Yeah.
food.
So what do we do next?
Next, we can add the
spices?
salt and the sugar. But
Alright.
separately though,
Okay. Why separate?
because I heard that the sugar and the salt cannot be mixed together because it will create some kind of poison reaction. But I'm not so sure about it.
But we play it safe anyway.
No, but then that's why we need to put one first
And then
cook.
stir it? Okay.
Then you put the next one. We don't put it add it together.
Okay.
Yes. This is the salt.
That's salt, yeah.
Okay.
So, Beryl, when you were hired, you were told that part of your job would be immediately to get on TV and cook?
Not really.
And what did you say when they asked you to come on?
I'm actually nervous and I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
However, I said that it's my time to contribute back to Grace family, so well, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah.
But I was also afraid of meeting too much people. But yeah.
Yeah, Marlene isn't scary.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll add a little bit more.
Okay.
So that it have a little bit of salty taste.
And then you'll add the
And
sugar
then
now?
I'll add the sugar.
Okay.
I can use the same.
All right.
I don't think we've made much soups on the show, so
No,
this
we
will actually be
haven't.
one of the
Now,
few.
you
if we
cook
have.
a lot at home? You cook a lot, yeah?
Yep.
And so it's very convenient for you to be able to use some of the canned products, the ready-made products?
Yes, it's very, very convenient.
This
'Cause-
smells good.
Yep. And then afterwards, we're going to put some of the evaporated milk,
Okay.
the Grace evaporated milk, 2 or 3
Okay. Tablespoon?
tablespoons.
All right.
It's a lot here.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Some milk.
Okay.
All right. Now, Alberto, I haven't.
creamy.
Yeah.
Yes, this
Looks
is
good.
called the sweet corn.
Ooh. And the cornstarch goes in it?
Yes. Meanwhile, while it boiled.
Okay. Oh, we
This is
need to
not-
leave it to boil. All right.
Yes.
So, in the meantime, I noticed that you have some tea
Yeah, we
over
usually
here.
have a main course and
drink.
a drink. I've pre-mixed this. This is actually a new flavor that we've introduced for use.
Okay.
This is one of the Mahler brands, and we have various flavors now. It's actually té de lemon or tea with lemon flavor, and it's made from actually. It's not artificially flavored. All the use lines are not. They're natural flavors or
Okay.
natural ingredients, and the tea is actually a tea extract. So what I've done is it's 1 sachet is equal to 1 liter, and I've pre-mixed this with some ice. So I'll just stir it up with my
So we'll have some.
my chopstick turn stir. And
We're staying all with the theme here, of course.
it's basically just to it's a really refreshing drink.
Now, the iced tea flavors, is there only the lime? Or the
There's
lemon?
lime. There's in tea. There's lime and peach so far.
Oh.
We recently launched in an apple, a blackberry as well. and
Blackberry tea?
Blackberry.
Iced
well, not
tea?
tea. It's that one is just blackberry, and that's
okay.
pretty good actually. It looks like a grape type.
Yeah. I remember
color.
the smoothies. You can make your smoothies out of your use, and I have my iced tea.
And this is a refreshing drink. I mean, tea. You can't go wrong with iced tea, no.
And what's
it's natural.
good about the use is just it's all combined. It's just a matter of pouring, mixing. That's it.
Correct. It's
On-
an easy mix.
You very rarely need more sugar, and we don't
Well,
usually encourage
this actually
more sugar.
is sweetened, so you don't add sugar.
Yeah.
Some people add sugar because we love our sugar in Belize,
Yeah.
but you don't need sugar. You can add a little bit more if you want to make 2 liters and so on, but you don't add sugar.
Yeah.
And it's really refreshing. It's quick, and it also has vitamin A and B included in the product itself.
And I'm a tea fan, so
Well, cheers to Chinese New Year. I'd
Beryl,
say
you
ear of a
have to-
snake, right, Beryl?
Yes, this
Good.
is the ear of snake. I would like to congratulate our Asians as well. Happy Chinese New Year. May I speak a little bit of Mandarin?
Of course.
Yes, please.
OK，预祝各位华人，我的亲朋好友们新年快乐，蛇年行大运。然后，多多支持 Grace 的 products，因为不是只有吃荤吃素的人都可以支持，谢谢。
Good.
okay.
Yeah.
All
Don't
I
worry,
learned so
don't worry.
far-
I won't tell Alberto what you said about him.
All I learned so far was good morning in
let me hear
Mandarin
these
is,
skills.
Zao-an, right?
早安，早安
Yes.
，Good morning。
So we've also tasked Beryl with teaching us some new words.
Oh, excellent.
Good morning, thank you, welcome, those types of phrases.
How do you say that this is boiling in Mandarin? Good. All right.
Yeah.
Kun.
滚了
Kunle.
Yes, that means it's boiling.
All right. And that was pretty easy too. I thought it'd be harder.
There's more complicated way of saying it.
Oh, thank you for choosing the easier way for me.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's get that in here.
Yeah. One moment.
Oh, you're still mixing it together. Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't want any clumps.
Yeah. The cornstarch normally thickens at the end.
Yeah. What else will go in here other than the cornstarch? Is that it for seasonings or?
No, we also add the black pepper, Mahler black pepper, but we can add it anytime we want.
Okay.
We can add it right before I pour this
Let me do this
cornstarch.
and you do that. Do I put the whole packet or?
Well, I think half of it is
Okay, you just tell
fine.
me when to stop.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
I would use the whole sachet.
Yes, you can put how much according to,
To your taste, yeah.
because everybody have different taste.
Smells good.
Now I'm gonna pour in the starch. While pouring it, we have to stir it at the moment so that it doesn't thicken at one corner.
So you get some of your veg in there. You get some corn,
Yes.
and
See, it starts to thicken.
maybe we get another good cold front soon, and we can all
We
have a
can
good
have-
hot soup.
Actually, and Trudy said you could actually experiment. You could use Grace luncheon meat if you want some
If
meat
people
in
want to
it,
add
you
a bit
know.
of meat,
Um,
I'm sure. All right. And you see that
Could be
immediately
thick.
the texture has
Yeah.
changed. Let's see if we can get that a little bit to the camera, or I'll just lift
Yeah.
up and you can see it, right? The texture has changed dramatically. All right. So is this it for our soup? Is this it for our soup?
We need to add, based on our personal taste, I normally add a little bit of soy sauce.
Okay.
And we have the gray soy sauce.
And
that we
there's
can
gray
add a
soy
little
sauce
bit.
too. What don't you
Yes.
guys carry?
Let me put it in. Just a little bit would
Okay.
be fine.
Go ahead.
I like how she
Okay.
uses a spoon to measure.
Yeah.
I would just throw things in and then it'll spill all over the place.
Normally at home, I just throw it in, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're being proper for television.
I'm being proper to show you the procedure. All right.
We're a bit messy when we cook. We don't lie. But I use a lot of spoons too. I'm notorious for dirtying all the dishes
you
when
have
I
somebody else
cook.
that-
No, I still have to do it. All right.
And at the end,
Okay.
we put coconut oil, or we can put the vegetable oil, Grace vegetable oil.
Oh, but we like that nice coconut and corn.
Goats, yeah.
Okay, this is one tablespoon. And a little bit more.
So we have
Smells very rich now.
Yes. Now I would have never thought of doing this, but I mean it smells so good, and I love corn.
And it's veggies.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong.
And this is it.
Yeah,
We're
and
done?
That's it.
Wow.
We can at the end we can pour it in the soup bowl.
Okay.
And then you add some rice.
All right. This can be. I'll trust you,
You
better
can
with
add
that.
some
Task.
rice with it. Okay.
All right. So we wanna learn something for the Chinese New Year. How do we wish people Happy Chinese New Year or Happy New Year?
We normally say, in Chinese words, we say 恭喜发财.
Let's break that up.
恭喜 means congratulations.
Okay. 恭喜
发财
发财.
发财 normally means bring wealth.
Okay. 恭喜发财.
恭喜
Again.
恭喜
恭喜
发财
发财
财
财
财. I know
You're laughing at your student. That's not good.
Mandarin is difficult to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Okay,
ready.
well, I tried a bit, but we'll have her say it on our behalf. What can you say other than good morning?
I'll tell you next week.
Okay,
I'm still in classes.
so we're ready.
All right, take it off and
So you can take it off and put some in the bowl as
careful,
well.
it's piping hot.
Let me show you.
Good. Looks very rich.
Yeah.
This is rich.
And it smells good.
And this
And
is enough to
nutritious.
last a few days, so you can have,
Yes,
soup.
you can always.
Or feed a large family.
yeah.
Yes, you can.
Well, who would have thought? There you had it. An Asian vegetarian meal
Yeah.
made with your favorite Grace products. And of course we
Made
used
in
our...
less than 15 minutes too.
Yeah, we had our sweet corn or whole kernel corn or mixed vegetables, a little bit of milk,
Yes.
your spices, and a
Yes.
little bit of oil.
Yes.
Grace coconut and Grace soy sauce, of course, as well.
Yes.
And top that off with a bit of your iced tea. We have lemon iced tea here. And you can also get it in peach. All right, I do want to try that soup, so
You want to try this? Sure.
I will.
Let's get a spoon.
Let's get a spoon right down there.
Then,
Get
there
one,
you
two,
go.
here.
All right, grab one for Alberto too. He wants to try
Yeah.
this.
And there's another one in the bowl right there.
All right, so
This
that
one?
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
is
fine.
called
All right.
vegetarian sweet corn soup. This is hot.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
hot. I'll,
We
let
should
you,
explain.
I'll let you go first.
All right, but I want to taste it, and then I'll do my quick wrap up, and then we can say,
You can, hold it
Sorry.
like this so you don't
Look at
have
this.
Correct,
steam.
yeah. Just
Like
so that
this.
it doesn't.
like this. It's very hot.
Correct.
Like
No,
this.
it's
Oh, it's good. That's, and it doesn't taste exactly, you'd think it tastes like just the canned corn, but it doesn't. It has a completely different flavor.
Yeah. And based on your personal preferences, you can add a little bit more black pepper or a little bit more of your own sauce
Yeah.
at home.
Excellent.
it's good.
This is
It's a
good.
really good texture and
Yeah, it's creamy. Well, I gotta say, I learned a brand new recipe. I would have never thought about making soup, but we did it right here in Grace and You Kitchen in less than 15 minutes. Beryl, thank you so much for joining us. Alberto as well for this special Asian themed Grace and You. And of course, we want to say, I can't remember how to say it again. You'll say it for me in Mandarin, but congratulations and Happy New Year to all our Asian friends and viewers. And, enjoy your celebration this upcoming weekend.
Good. And on behalf of Grace, the same to our Asian community. A lot of our customers are Asian and consumers. And now Beryl is one of our family members at Grace. Happy New Year. We wish you all the best. Peace and wealth in your homes and prosperity.
Yeah. And your final words, you can do it in Mandarin.
Okay, well, I'd like to say it in Mandarin. 各位华人再一次的恭喜大家新年快乐，然后蛇年年年有余，然后之后能够一年复始，万象更新。Thank you，谢谢。
What she said.
Exactly. Ditto.
We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap up, so stay tuned.